It's time for Gardening Inside Out, a live show offering you plant advice for any space in your life. Introducing your perennial hosts, David Bates and Josh Carey.
Hey, and welcome in, everybody. It is Saturday morning. It is time for Gardening Inside Out, coming to you live from inside the Green Room Studios here at Bates Nursery and Garden Center. And it's wonderful to be back in the Green Room. We've been
It absolutely is. You know, it's been a strange past couple of weeks. Not just for us, but for everybody.
Yes.
We are really grateful to have survived the Ice Mageddon and all that. And, you know, I looked at the NES connections. I think it's below 200 now that are not connected. So I know that everyone's patience has been appreciated. It has been an excruciatingly difficult event. And hopefully we've got that one out of the way. The one thing for sure is because of the number of trees and limbs that have come down, there's decidedly fewer things. So should we get another ice event, it will have less effect because the dead wood is been removed from the equation. So anyway,
we'll be
we're
picking
glad
up
to be here
sticks
today.
at the proving grounds this weekend, that's for sure.
Well, and you know, that is the nature of life, is that it has its ups and downs.
Well, I'm firmly convinced that a tulip poplar produces as many or more than twigs and sticks than a hackberry.
Well,
Yeah.
that could be true.
It is. It is in 37167 zip code. So I don't know. Fell on the bird feeder. So birds didn't care really. They just kind of flew off.
Well, you know, in every life, a little bird
Limb must
seed.
fall.
Yes,
Okay.
and you know, particularly when you have squirrels in the vicinity, they are notoriously bad about
Tree
helping
rats.
themselves.
Well,
And
they
it's
knocked my
never
bird feeder cam off of the tree,
Oh,
which broke the antenna on it. Tree rats.
well, my brother Mark was lamenting the fact that you know, although you know, when the squirrels move in, the other birds move out of the way. They're just it's not you know, those they got those little hands, and I think birds are.
And the big bully red-winged blackbirds came in. They were chasing off all the little birds.
Yeah,
They're
well,
just mean.
the way they roll.
Huh?
The weather. Hey, let's take a look at the weather
Okay,
here.
good.
And
It's a little
see
chilly.
what we've got, and see if I can get this up here. Then today, of course, is the 7th of February. We
Yes.
are moving on through another rapid acceleration towards
Valentine's Day.
yeah, just 1 week from today.
Yeah, man.
Thanks for the reminder on that.
Okay.
40 degrees for the high today and sunshine. So really nice weather when you take it in comparison to what we have experienced in the recent past. It's very acceptable. 51, 20, 33 tomorrow, mostly cloudy. 65 to 38 on Monday, partly cloudy. Clouds roll in on Tuesday, but check out that temperature, 72 degrees.
Hey, baby.
Chance of showers later in the afternoon and into Wednesday and into Thursday. Mid 50s for the high temperatures, 55, 58 Wednesday and Thursday. Low temps are above freezing, so nothing frozen there. And next Friday looks to be 54 and partly cloudy with perhaps showers returning next week. Let's take a look at the radar here, or the 6 to 10, excuse me. And that actually gives us the overall look that we're going to have, you know, pretty
Very nice.
near normal, maybe a slightly above normal hour. I looked at the radar earlier. Yeah, there's nothing out there that's going to hit us in the next few days. Over at our Bates Nursery weather station, I'm going to feature, and I have lost my
Temperature
sensor
gauge, yeah.
or whatever. My sensors went away.
Oh, no.
What I was going to share there, it's a temporary thing. I'm not going to worry about getting it back now. The real important issue there is that inside the bait stream, it'll be near 70 degrees today. So you can not only come out and enjoy uh, all the plants to look at, you can do it.
There's
in
also some
short-
pansies back there. Man.
There's
Yeah.
a lot going on. So,
Yeah.
it's always worth, if nothing else, just come out and take a walk around.
Yeah, buddy.
Everybody needs to get a little break from, the weather. And, and it may be that, the weather conditions ahead certainly are very
Yeah.
conducive to planting. And we want to encourage everyone, if we can help you in any way, don't hesitate to ask us. That's what we're here for. So, come on out and see us at Bates Nursery. And as you have already said, we're live from the green room here
Yes.
this Saturday morning.
Yes.
But this program, as long, Josh, you and I just celebrated
Happy birthday, David.
our 28th anniversary
Yeah,
for
man.
broadcasting together. So that's rather unexpected. I'm sure it is by those who have followed us along the way.
All those years, yes.
I don't know how many it actually is, but
Mhm.
it's more than one,
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
Anyway, we're just a part of this team now.
That's
Josh.
true.
We're very fortunate to have adept, very sharp,
Yes.
and in studio professionals. Caroline Gant, Austin Lowen, welcome in, guys.
Bravo,
Good morning.
Good morning.
How old were you
And,
28 years ago?
How old
And
was
of
I? 28
course-
years ago?
Uh-huh.
I was 8.
Oh.
You were 8.
That's some quick math.
I was -3.
Oh.
Well, we don't want you to be negative.
Uh-huh.
No, I wasn't.
Yeah. But congratulations, y'all. 28 years. That's 28
amazing.
years to do anything is a very long time.
Yeah.
So good for y'all. And we're still doing it. And we're
Yes.
doing it live on YouTube and all the things.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
This is
and
great.
we've been doing it in this format for about 3 years now, and we're very pleased with that. And we're encourage you, if you're out there
25.
watching,
Yeah.
share it with your friends.
Yes.
And get the word out. We are all about the information here, but
Yeah.
we do have a lot of fun in the process. So invite you to tune in.
Did you forget somebody, David?
Had to
Bless you.
sneeze.
Gesundheit.
When you got to sneeze, you got to sneeze.
That's right.
Don't hold that back.
Mm-mm.
I couldn't have.
Did you forget somebody?
All I could do is explode it out over the studio.
Yeah.
That'd be pretty. So,
Okay, Tyler, go
anyway,
ahead and bring up the cam. And we forgot Tyler Blankenship.
Hey.
Tyler
Oh,
Cam.
okay.
I was getting there.
You were getting there. Okay.
Good morning. I've got a lot going on back here. A lot of buttons to press. So
Yes.
happy to see everybody and happy to be back in studio
Yes.
after 2 weeks.
Yes.
Yeah.
Kind
Mhm.
of took me some refamiliarization there.
Uh-huh.
We're not
What is
flat
this
today.
thing?
Nope.
Well, I guess really Austin and Josh.
Yeah. What is this thing? Oh, that's the board.
Mhm.
Yeah, exactly. The board and the cameras, because we weren't using cameras. It was movie magic.
Well, and we're glad we got through that, and we're glad to be back
Yes.
and be in our more typical format. So,
And 3D.
Austin and Caroline, what's your week been like? What
It's been kind of busy.
Sam Boyette, Mrs. Flat, Austin?
That's
I
what
see
I
that.
laughed at.
I
Yeah.
heard you laugh. Uh-huh. Thanks, Sam.
Flat Austin was great.
No,
I mean, you're just as good as Flat Austin, I guess. But
no, we're back, baby. Sam, hope you're doing well, buddy. Hope all your maples and pots are doing well. Hope they made it through the ice and snow. It's been a nice week for us. I mean, it was nice to just get back to work, honestly. Missing a whole week.
oh my gosh, seeing you guys again really was the highlight of my week.
Yeah.
Finally,
I mean,
seeing
when
your
you're-
faces.
Yeah, when you're cooped up that long, it's just great to get back out and
Mm-hmm.
get to doing stuff. We were building tables this week and, just kind of getting geared up for spring. We had a massive shipment yesterday of pottery. I guess kind of lightweight pottery.
It was like indoor pottery and terracotta. So yeah, our terracotta will be stocked soon. Not today. They're
Okay.
still breaking into it, but we're starting to get all the pottery. It's happening.
Yeah, I still like a good little terracotta pot.
I love terracotta. That's what I used for a lot of my houseplants. Not all of them, but quite a few.
You can embellish them.
You can paint on them. You can
yeah.
seal them.
Yeah.
They get this cool like aged look over time.
Patina, as it were.
Yeah. I
There's
use
some
it for all my
Pretty
cacti
white
and
ones back
succulents.
there too. I noticed coming through the bait stream this morning that there's some tall more vertical shape. You got some prissy willow in there. I saw some a red twig, something or another.
Oh, you're talking about the twigs that we have back in
Yeah.
the shade perennial area. Yeah, we've still got those twigs, y'all, if you're wanting to do a winter display that we featured, and they still look fantastic.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, it's been a week of just random things. I mean, spring is going to be here before we know it. I was talking with Bridget yesterday about it, and we were just like, I mean, it's what, 3 to 5 weeks off of being, starting to get slammed.
I mean, once March starts to hit, people are already calling like, "Where's your tomatoes at? Need to get them going."
So early.
Yeah.
We tend to freak out about 3 weeks before the general public does, because when everyone starts, because I mean it's a lot to prepare for, and it's not just actual physical preparation of materials; it's the mental preparation. Here it comes. We got to get ready. So
they're everywhere. They're everywhere. Yeah,
it's a lot to deal with, but we're up to the challenge.
Yep.
We're appreciative of the opportunity, and pertaining to challenges. I bet you we have questions.
We do, and maybe there'll be a challenge for some of us in this room.
Uh-oh.
Well, they've been known to be challenges.
That's true. We'll start with our first. Oh, what was that, David?
Well, sometimes we have to resort to, I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
If
But
we don't know, we'll make something up that sounds real good. So
we'll keep
ask,
you entertained.
yeah.
So our first one comes from April. We've got our first live question in this morning.
Hey, April.
Good morning,
It's only
April.
February, and we're already getting questions from April.
That's right. April asked, is it safe to plant bare root strawberries yet? If not, what should I do with them as some are waking up with new growth?
I think it's going to be your best bet to go ahead and get those planted. I mean, it's probably going to be worse if you leave them above the ground. They'll probably potentially dry out, or the roots won't get the water they need, whatever. Strawberries, very, very cold hardy, y'all. I mean, very much an evergreen perennial for the most part. So, let's go ahead and get those things planted. I don't know where you got them, but that's cool. Getting
They're
this
tough,
little strawberry
yeah.
patch going.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's time to get those things in the dirt.
I actually have some, just to show how cold hardy they are, that at the end of the season, we were giving them away. We had a ton of strawberries, and I took some. They're actually sitting outside the green room still, and they've been in little 4-inch pots. They're tiny, and they didn't take a hit at all during this cold weather and ice we had. They still look, as good as they're going to look. They didn't look great, but they don't look any worse.
Austin, aren't strawberries generally considered to be at least zone 3?
Probably.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I mean, they're a cold hardy plant, like for real, cold hardy. I've got one in a pot. It's a big old cracked pot I got because it was broken here. So I was able to just take it home, and I put a strawberry in it for Marley for her birthday. We've had that thing for 3 years, same pot. It's still just sitting green. Once the ice thawed and everything, I literally saw it yesterday. Just chilling there, right in that cracked pot.
Has it got much bigger?
Not that much bigger.
You've had it in there for what, 2 years?
Austin, I've
Yeah.
got a question. Is that the only cracked pot at your house?
He'll be here all week.
That's right.
Good one. All right, so let's get to another question. Best blooming trees or shrubs to replace a crab apple overcome by cedar rust?
Okay.
Redbud.
Redbud's a great option.
That would be a great one.
Great native option. Redbud, nothing wrong with that. Dogwood, another great native option. Styrax, I talk about a fair amount. That's something that a lot of people don't know about, but that's a cool little flowering tree that you really don't see a lot of. Hawthorn is a cool tree, but it's also susceptible to cedar apple rust.
Is it? I didn't know that. I planted 2 a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, they can get it. They don't get it quite as bad, and it's not like detrimental to the tree or anything.
Yeah.
But they can certainly get it. Your cherries. I mean, there's a plethora of cherries nowadays that are.
They could be a host also, so you don't want
Yes.
that if you're already struggling with those issues.
Yeah, but like I say, I mean, cherries are in the mix when it comes to beautiful flowering trees. There's a lot of flowering trees.
There's
We
so
have
many.
a lot of them right now. I mean, get you a peach tree. Hey, that flowers and it potentially produces fruit.
Maybe.
I just love peach trees.
Yes.
You do.
Same.
I know. I go on a rant about that all the time. I love peaches.
You love pruning them too.
I do love pruning them.
You have a pear tree. You don't have a peach tree?
I got 2 pear trees, 2 Asian pears that I planted for Ivy last year for her birthday.
I love that you're just like, what kind of plant do you want for your birthday?
I mean, it's easy.
Anywhere from a strawberry to 2 pear trees.
I know. It's hilarious what they pick. And then last
You
year,
had
Baby
fruit yet
Penny.
on them?
No, they are very young.
Yeah.
I
okay.
planted a little 5-gallon.
Okay.
Yeah, they're not there yet. And then Baby Penny last year wanted a grape. We're just randomly getting stuff. Okay.
I think that's great.
I think it's
You're
great.
going to have like a
Your
whole
front yard
orchard.
would be a great orchard.
Yeah.
Man, it would be a great orchard.
But you won't plant anything. You have just a big field.
What?
Your front yard. Isn't it just like a giant?
Well, the main front yard, but the front side yard is the tree forest.
So many front yards.
I got 2 front yards and a big old backyard. I'm going to keep filling it up. Y'all don't worry about that.
Yeah, I'm filling mine up. Mine's quickly filling up.
I got birthdays coming up. Them girls are about to get older. March and then April.
They're going to want bigger things. Is that what you're saying?
I don't care what they want.
Bigger fancy
Just
You're
tell me
trees.
getting a
what you
plant, right?
That help me plant them. They're getting old enough.
Yeah. Are we ready for our next question?
Certainly.
Yeah.
Okay. Welcome back is the first part of this question.
Thank you.
What do you think of foxglove besides its toxicity? I love it. I think it's a great plant. I grow it in 2 different areas of my shade bed. So it's a great shade plant. It is toxic, but I don't have many troubles with it.
I mean, when
It's
it comes
easy.
to foxglove, like what
Who's
hardly
gonna eat it,
anything
right?
that blooms
Yeah,
better.
don't eat it. No.
Yeah.
I do find that it likes like looser soil. So I said I have it planted in 2 areas. One is in the back. It's the same kind of lighting, but the soil is pretty compact and it stays really tiny. And its bloom spike was like this big,
Okay.
where typically the blooms would be like this.
Yeah.
So I've got it in kind of a moister, more aerated soil area.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, when it comes to foxglove, when we receive them at the nursery and they're in bloom at all, they are gone the same day.
Yeah,
Like you can't look at a foxglove and not take it. Kind of.
kind of.
So, what is their
Kind of.
toxicity? Is it the actual?
I think the entire plant.
The
I think all
entire
the plant
plant.
parts,
So
yeah.
you're not going to eat it. It is the
But
pollen.
Yeah, it's highly toxic.
Okay.
It's not like the Digitalis has the market cornered on toxicity. There are a whole host of plants that
Yeah.
are hemlock, yew, a whole lot of things that are.
A lot of the lilies, cats
So,
don't
you
do
know,
well
Oh,
with.
God, all sorts of
As
things.
as a general rule of thumb, just don't pick off a piece and start chewing on it.
Mhm.
Bacchia in Caroline's world, they don't
Dumb
call
cane.
it dumb. They don't call it dumb cane for nothing, and the reason it is not an intellectual thing. Although once you put it in your mouth, you'll realize that intellectually it's not very smart
Uh-huh.
because it will paralyze your vocal cords temporarily.
That is
So,
wild.
I
I
don't
did
want
not
that.
know that. Yeah, we don't need that from you.
No.
Or maybe
No.
we do. I don't know.
No, stop. I've got plenty to say.
So, though, if you are wanting Digitalis foxglove, we actually have a ton in here at the nursery right now, back in our shade perennials with
We do?
Celeste. We have a whole rack full of foxglove.
Oh, that's right,
Unless
we
I'm
do.
mistaken, which I don't think
No,
I am.
you're right. We do.
And it actually looks really, really great right now. The leaves are up. They look really clean. Celeste has been taking care of them. They came in the fall. Yeah,
They make
so
some sort of heart medicine out of it, don't they?
there is some
Yeah,
medicinal
yeah.
properties with it, but I wouldn't try to
You
mess
don't
with
wanna-
it at
yeah.
all.
Just
Don't-
love, just look and love.
Just look and love. That's right.
That's all we do. We just look and love.
All
At
right.
Foxglove.
And our
Look and love at Foxglove.
Wow, that rhymes.
That's
Look
a
at you.
t-shirt.
Another
Joyce.
Austinism.
Joyce, get a t-shirt.
Joyce, make him another shirt. We haven't heard from Joyce yet this morning.
She's here.
Hope you're here, Joyce.
She's there.
Is she? She's
Yeah.
lurking.
Joyce is always here. She
All
was here
right.
just the other day. Joyce, it was great to see you.
We got to
She's
see
got
her. yeah.
bluebirds visiting her.
That's
Oh,
right.
that's right. We have
Yes.
seen Joyce on the show this morning. Okay, but Lisa is asking, I bought
Lisa.
a couple of Lady Banks roses last year and they grew like crazy. They grew up everywhere, much like a vine. Do you prune these like a climbing rose or leave them alone?
Up to you on that. If you want to leave them alone and let them be crazy and big, let them be crazy and big. They're gonna grow just as much this year as they did last year, if not more. Lady Banks rose grows so much in a season. Like I'm not joking. It may be the wildest, craziest growing rose I've ever seen.
Wow.
So if you want it to kind of fill over a pergola or something or climb up whatever it's going to climb up, let it be. But if you need to get it back in check, certainly get it back in check. You're not hurting anything by cutting that plant. I mean, cut it in half. Doesn't matter. It's going
May
to
even
grow
like
back.
that haircut.
Yeah, I mean they're fine with that with the haircut. But if you like the how long it is, then
Let it stay.
just let it stay. But yeah, but what a good rose. I mean, what am I trying to say?
Beautiful.
Voracious.
Vivacious.
There you go. It just grows.
It's hungry and pretty.
Hungry and pretty. We actually, I know I keep being like, we have those right now. But when I was selecting plants for the green room, we have some that look really good. Tyler and I walked back there yesterday and I was like looking at all of our climbing roses and they look really good in the Bates tree.
I mean, our Lady Banks roses here right now, they've been housed in the greenhouse. They haven't lost their leaves yet.
Yeah,
Like,
they look clean
all
and-
still have their leaves. Yeah.
You
So, I
have
mean,
those brilliant green stems on them also. That is kind of a hallmark. So they almost don't go dormant. I mean, if they'd been out all winter long, they would have shed their foliage, but it takes very little protection to keep one at least partially foliated.
Yeah. Yeah. What a good plant.
It's a great
But if
plant.
you were going to have a Lady Banks rose or a cypress or anything, what would be the first thing that you'd want to have?
Well, what you'd want to
use?
consider strongly is planting it in the right growing media, Josh.
Absolutely.
And, you know, it's one thing, you know, a lot of people say, well, I don't have any luck with this or that.
Mhm.
I contend that there's very little luck involved in gardening. It's more about what are you trying to do to create the environment to give that plant its highest probability of success. And you get that when you use Earth Mix Garden products. And Earth Mix Garden products are formulated right here in Nashville, Tennessee. They are 100% organic. We are constantly developing new products. We've got one Tyler was working on yesterday on the bag for it. We hope to have those actually available for sale within maybe, it probably will be 2 months. But it's another really good product called Foundation, which has some very unique characteristics that we'll talk about more later. But no matter which Earth Mix product you choose, you can be assured that you're getting something that is not just organic, it is viable, and your plants will not simply survive in them, they will really thrive. And that's because Earth Mix Garden products, they are really all connected to the basis of Earth Mix is the supernatural compost. And unlike other compost, supernatural is done on a batch by batch basis, where that if you can kind of envision a lasagna approach where we put the exact same amount of the exact same ingredients on every windrow so that the results are predictable. They do not deviate. And because of that and all the products we use, and because they are in a known state of decomposition when they're put on there, we know exactly what to expect out of them. Plus, they're not produced just in time. You know, these compost, most of the supernatural will have set for at least 120 days before it's after the initial composting. So it's ready to go when you get it. You don't have to worry about there being pH problems and particularly for the lack of consistency and quality. And that's not true just in Supernatural. That's throughout the entire line of Earth Mix Garden products. And no matter if you're talking about Proganics O and outdoor container gardens, which is going to be a lot of that coming up.
Yeah, buddy.
People are getting ready to get outside and plant. Indoors, Proganics I, which is where Caroline will frequently recommend, because it's what makes it unique is it has no peat in it. It has coconut coir in it. Because of that, you don't get fungus gnats, and while they of themselves are not damaging to your plants, they are annoying. So you can avoid that little inconvenience altogether when you use Proganics I. Pick out anything on the entire Earth Mix product line, whether it's Magic Mushroom Compost or Viragra worm castings. And of course, probably our best-selling products are Earth Mix Garden, for those of you who are vegetable gardeners, and you know who you are,
Yes.
as well as Landscape, which is if you're planting anything in your lawn or your landscape is the product that you almost certainly want to use. So no matter which one you choose, you can't go wrong. Check them out at earthmix.net. And if you go over to the Earth Mix site and you go to the Find Earth Mix tab, you'll see all the pins around all over northern Alabama, all across Tennessee and Kentucky, even out in Crested Butte, Colorado. They are all great sellers and distributors of the Earth Mix product line. So we really recommend you search out these folks and support them, you can go to the address bar here and type in your address, and it'll give you turn-by-turn directions to that nearest location, or simply zoom in to the location that you're wanting to go to. Either way works. Don't forget also, you may not know how much you want to get. There's a great soil calculator app that's on the earthmix.net, and that'll help you go how many bags of product that you're actually needing to get. That'll help you come up with a number that will give you the desired amount. So just remember this: success in gardening begins at the ground level when you use EarthMix garden products.
Absolutely.
And Josh, there's something you are so adept at adding at this portion of the program, and what would that be?
Well, it's a little adage, David Bates, and it's, if you want a happy garden, it takes 4 things. 4 things, David Bates: sunshine, water,
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
plants,
Yeah.
and Earth Mix.
There it is.
Spooky.
So spooky.
Okay.
What a great noise.
Mm-hmm.
It's so appropriate. So thank you for giving
Yes.
us a moment to talk about that and help take the work out of your gardening efforts. So
Mhm.
now,
Wow.
Go,
Now,
Tyler.
The Hort Report, you know it's all in his head.
All right, thank you, Tyler. The Hort Report, what's in my head. Okay, I don't know if y'all know this about me, but before I ever got
know
into
everything
plants,
about
no,
you.
you don't. Before I got into plants, I was very much into sports. Okay, for the first 18 years of my life, all I did was sports, played all the things, loved it. And what is going on right now? Hey, it's the Winter Olympics. All right? Y'all get on board for this. I love watching the Olympics. I watched it last night with my daughter and my wife, the opening ceremony, and it is in Italy. And boy, the Italians, their attention to detail is just money. I don't know if y'all watched this last night, but it was perfection. I mean, just absolute perfection. These people are great, and they live in a very beautiful part of the world. So I thought, you know what? Let's talk a little bit about the Italian plants that we think of when we think of Italy.
There you go.
You know, why not? I don't know. We're here dead of winter. Why not? Let's talk about Italy, and let's just dream of being there. Okay. Speaking of dreaming of being there, let's talk about lavender. Hey,
Yeah, baby.
the lavender fields of Italy. I can just imagine. Last night I was looking at pictures, images of lavender fields in Italy, and it was like this little, they put this little like bench thing up with the little tablecloth on it, a couple glasses of wine, some cheese, some grapes, looking out amongst this lavender field. And I'm
Wow.
like, really?
Uh-huh.
I want that in
I
my
was about to
life.
say, you're about to make your house look like that, or try to.
No, I'm not. I can't make it. I can't replicate Italy, Caroline. I'm just going to go there.
You could do your best.
Yeah, I'm going to catch a flight
There
here
you go.
soon because I
See you
need that
later.
lavender field in my life. But you know what? Italy grows some of the best lavender on the planet. Y'all get on the images and look at that because you're just gonna get lost in that. Okay, lavender, what a great plant for Italy. Another little perennial that they grow that I didn't really know this all that much, but poppies. Caroline, you love your poppies here
All
in Middle
over the
Tennessee.
place.
I do love my poppies, and they're already up.
See, and in Italy, it is no different. Supposedly, poppies just kind of pop up in all sorts of places,
Hey.
like little weedy
Fields
areas
and
just
fields and
of it.
fields.
Yes,
of them.
like scrubby areas where whatever's growing,
Yes.
poppies are right there with it. On the edges of fields, supposedly, poppies will be up. So, hey, I mean, who doesn't love a poppy? God, I mean, they are absolutely stunning when they're in bloom. So that's great. Once again, Google that because it's real pretty, especially the red ones. All right, it's in the name, Italian cypress. Let's talk about that for a minute. We don't really get to grow Italian cypress here, y'all. We get to grow Taylor juniper, which is the very similar look, but it's a totally different plant. But in Italy, they grow the tallest, skinniest evergreen plants you could imagine, and it's called Italian cypress, and they are beautiful. Hey, I was looking up kind of some agriculture things when it comes to Italy, and you know what?
Wow.
They're a huge producer of.
San Marzano tomatoes.
Well, they do love their tomatoes in
Yes.
Italy. That is very true, but also rice. Yeah,
Stop.
yeah, I know.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. They
Interesting.
have like 50% of their agriculture or something is rice. And I'm like, really? Rice fields in Italy? Never really thought about that. But supposedly it's a thing. All right. And then their other biggest kind of agriculture crop is going to be wheat. And this makes sense because the Italians love their bread. All right.
I mean,
The
who
old
doesn't?
Semolina.
Who doesn't love their bread? But they grow great bread. They grow great
They
bread.
grow
They grow great wheat
bread.
Yes.
to make their bread. Okay.
Yes.
So 2 big ag crops. Gotta love that. And let's go with the biggest things they do. The 2 biggest, and y'all could probably imagine this. The very first one being olive trees.
Yeah, baby.
Hey, like 2,000-year-old olive trees out in Italy that they're still getting. And they're like the biggest producer of olive oil in the whole world. So they love their olive trees out there in Italy. I wish we could grow olives better here. I have heard of a report of a woman in East Nashville growing an olive tree in her yard.
Stop.
Don't know if this is true, but I've heard it. There's been rumors.
I think
people are chit chatting about it.
It's the hot gossip.
It's gossip.
Mm-hmm.
They say she's got. It's not gossip, but she supposedly has an olive in her yard. So yeah, olives are great in Italy for sure. And then the biggest is going to be grapes. All right, I did not know this, but supposedly Italy is the biggest producer of wine in the whole world.
I believe it.
Do you?
Yes.
See, I would have thought France. I would have thought even China. Or maybe even the U.S. when it comes to California. But no, supposedly Italy produces the most wine. So
in all the regions, actually.
I guess in all the regions, yeah, whatever. And they take pride in it. They're fantastic at it. And grapes are just money. And they're, it's like they are.
Grapes are money.
The grapes are money. Big money in the world, obviously. People love wine.
Sangiovese grapes.
See?
Oh, there you go.
Exactly. Wow. Grapes do great in the Mediterranean regions, and that is where Italy is, and it's fantastic. Gotta love your olives, gotta love your grapes. And then I'm just gonna give you all a little fun one to end on, and this is something you need to Google. Treat yourself and Google this.
Treat yourself to a little Google.
Get on the Google images and look up the cork oak.
Yeah, buddy.
Cork oak, okay? Quercus suber. All right, this is what they're corking all of those wine bottles with, and that's the bark of a cork oak tree. Y'all, seriously, get online and look at this. After they harvest, watch how they harvest the cork oak tree.
Cool.
It's so cool.
This is
And
really
how
cool.
frequently can they harvest the cork off the cork oak?
5 years?
It's longer than that. So after they harvest the cork oak bark and they get it stripped all the way down to its level, after there's no bark at all, it takes supposedly 9 to 10 years for that bark to regenerate before they can harvest again. So it's like this naked tree for like 9 years.
Naked tree.
Yeah. But then it grows back, and they even said, I was even reading last night that they say it kind of regenerates the tree a little bit for them to do that. So it's almost like shaving a sheep or something. It's like you think they look weird at first, but then they grow back. They like it.
Even stronger.
It's a rejuvenation thing. So check out the cork oak. That's how they're getting the wine corks in
all
the bottles.
Citrus as well.
Yes, in the south of Italy, there's a lot of citrus. I did not know that, but very much so. Lemons, limes, oranges, all of those are grown in the south of Italy. So there you go. Y'all, you know what? Just watch the Olympics. Go Team USA. Here we go.
There you go.
And you can infer by the variety of things you talked about, Austin, that, Italy has a wide range of different zones. I mean, everything from the Alpine country where the Winter Olympics are being held all the way down
Sicily and Sardinia.
Yes.
Papri and all, it's a very different and a very diverse climate. So, and we just went last year.
Yeah.
And it's
Jealous.
highly recommended. Not the first time we have been, probably won't be the last.
Try real olive oil also, folks, if you're ever over there. I mean,
yeah.
it's unbelievable how good it is.
Well,
I ordered
flavor
some.
profile is noticeably different. And if you go on the right little tour, they'll sell you a $500 bottle.
Well, it costs more. I actually ordered some for Christmas presents this year, and the mother of the former At Home show, Kathy, she has a friend that has an actual B&B resort type of thing that actually has an olive grove, and the truest of the stuff. It costs more to get it here than the oil actually costs. So, but it was worth it, folks. Absolutely worth it.
You're not wrong. I got gifted an actual authentic bottle of olive oil one time from, I don't even remember who. This was years ago. But I remember eating that and thinking, what are we doing here? Like, our olive oil is nowhere near what it should be.
To get the stuff that you get at the grocery store, tastes kind of like just Crisco after you have the real good stuff.
Exactly.
Yeah, and many of them are, if you ran it through real tests, you would find out that it's not actually olive oil.
No.
The easiest test to determine is, of course, you have to already buy the bottle. I guess you could buy it, not open it. Put it in the refrigerator. If it solidifies, it's not olive oil. So it will remain in a liquid state, even if it's refrigerated, actual olive oil. So just remember that. If you got a question about one, just don't open it.
Nope.
Put it in the fridge and it clouds up or becomes somewhat coagulated, just say, this is not what I meant to get, and then get another one.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
Yeah,
I didn't know
Reese,
that.
it's cut with other oils. I'll give you the secret. I'll give you the secret website.
Yeah.
Secret website.
I need that
Well,
website.
we'll
though.
find it. We'll find it. I'll post that up this
Yeah,
year, and we'll
send
get
it out to everybody.
Miss Kathy. And she was one of the founders of the Old at Home show. So, very good friend of ours too.
Still a dear friend.
Absolutely, a wonderful lady. She used to bring her sales rep. She used to come in with her customers from the old radio show, and she'd walk in with her full length fur coat on. It's just,
Oh, I like
Uh,
that.
Back in the day, Josh and I were actual interviewers,
yes.
and we'd have everyone in. Can you run a quick list of some of the? It wasn't just Kathy that brought them in.
Oh.
We were at the time
Diana Lynn.
associated with the Opryland Hotel, so
Yeah. Diana
you know,
Lynn,
we
Pandora
would have-
Duffer, Big Sexy himself, Justin Still. Just amazing. We were the only gardening and home improvement program ever to interview an icon from The Wizard of Oz, David Bates.
that's right.
Yes,
And a
Jerry
real
Mer-
munchkin.
the Lollipop Kid himself. Yep.
What?
Yes,
Really?
the Lollipop Kid, the one in the middle, Caroline.
Yep.
He
Wow.
also rode around in the Wienermobile. He was a little Oscar Mayer guy.
This is
too.
big for me.
Yeah.
This
Oh.
is big.
I'll say.
He sang "Happy Birthday" to my youngest daughter
Aw.
on her birthday.
Oh,
Yes,
I love that.
magical.
Wow.
Mm.
Well,
So
that's a
yeah.
good little
olive
throwback.
oil Hort report
There you go.
Yeah.
to Munchkins.
Look it up. Treat
Yeah.
yourself, like Austin said. Josh, do some Googling and find
Yes.
that link and send it out. All right. But Gina does say,
Gina.
yes, love the Olympics. Thanks for talking about Italian plants and giving us those images. When should we trim back our lavender?
Oh, well, I guess that's kind of similar to the rose. I mean, I guess it depends on what it looks like right now. I mean, do you want it to get bigger, or does it have any damage on the tips? If there is damage on the tips, which does happen a fair amount here when it comes to lavender, we can go ahead and give that a cut back now. It's not going to shoot new growth really until spring. So any trimming you need to do now, you can certainly do that. If your plant looks good and it's happy, healthy, looks good, no damage, I mean, let's let it get bigger. I mean, I don't even know that you need to trim it at all. Lavender's a pretty tidy little plant.
Mm-hmm.
So, if it's leggy, you want to cut the leg out a little bit, cut it out. I used to grow lavender a little bit, and it looked a little rough over the winter a lot of times. I didn't like it all that much. I would clear cut it to the dirt. I would just let new stuff come from the ground.
Yeah.
And I found that it came out much cleaner, and I just kind of liked it a lot more. So that's what I say.
That's what I did to mine last year, probably about this time, maybe a little bit later. I don't know where mine is right now because it's under my Northwind switchgrass that's just laid over. So maybe
just
it's
covering it up.
alive. Sometimes they just die. So we'll see.
Sometimes they do.
Or
you're
maybe
right.
it's keeping it protected.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Mm-hmm.
What?
Nope. Go ahead.
Nope. You don't want to say it?
I was just going to say lavender a lot of times doesn't die because it's cold here. It dies because it's wet here.
Right.
So amending your soil is certainly something you want to do. But you've already got yours growing.
It does not like wet feet at
No.
all. So you need to have a really well drained area to have a reasonable chance of success.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Yes, you do.
Because they don't like wet feet
Nope.
at all, ever.
And what I do with mine is I will usually put some Enlighten or expanded shale or just some rocks at the bottom of the hole that I dig before I put the plant on top.
Mm-hmm.
And I've had really good luck with that. But speaking of Earth Mix, which that is an Earth Mix product, Connie says, did you all mention an Earth Mix product for seed starting? Also, best time to start annual flower seeds indoors.
All right. I like
Yeah, I did not mention that explicitly, but there are a lot of people that would just use the Proganics I, but Sustain doesn't have any kind of fertilizer or anything in it. So that's probably your better bet. I'm hoping maybe by next spring we will have an actual seed starter that is going to be a finer consistency. So we're always working at new products. The development of the actual products is not the issue. It's the expense associated with the packaging that we got to put them in. So we're working on a whole lot of new things that will be coming forth in the coming months. So yes, we do have now. We'll have something that probably is a bit better by next spring. So
Yeah.
sorry to
And
put you
then
out there on hold on that.
The second part of that question, best time to start annual flower seeds indoors, cosmos, zinnia, celosia, etc.
Okay, good question. Let's not jump the gun on that, okay, too much. Unless you've just got an immense amount of light inside your home. If you start annual seedlings right now, you're going to see them probably germinate, but then they'll probably get leggy on you. And you don't want those stems to be leggy whenever you want to sit them out in the spring. A lot of those, especially, well, Caroline will tell you zinnias, just throw those on the dirt.
Just throw them outside. They're so much stronger if you can start them outside.
Yeah.
That's how I recommend doing them.
And celosia is the same way. I mean, you scatter that on the ground, they're going to come up as well. So these are all three kind of warm season annual plants. So starting them inside is not always beneficial for you. Unless you just want something to do right now, you can certainly do that.
Yeah.
But you got to add light or you're going to get some weak seedlings, y'all. And then you're going to try to set them out. And like Caroline said, they're not going to take as well. It's much better if they germinate where they're going to grow. Okay. They'll just sit, whenever it's time, they'll jump and then they'll keep growing from there. You don't have to even worry about transplanting.
Yeah.
And one of the things that helps take the worry out of success in whatever you're planting, it's know who you're dealing with to buy your plants. And we recommend here at Bates Nursery and Garden Center, that after all is where we're broadcasting from. We're very happy to have you tuning in today and checking out all the things we have. Up on the big board here, we have the website up. That is batesnursery.com. Our entire inventory is searchable online. It has current photos along with accurate information regarding growth habit and so if you want, say, to look at lavender, it'll tell you what we have. It'll also give you some instruction about making sure that you have the right soil conditions and light conditions for it. So there's that. But no matter what you're looking for, be it trees, shrubs, ground covers, perennials, ornamental grasses, annuals, tropicals, you name it, we have it at Bates Nursery and Garden Center. And we've been doing so since 1932. This is our 94th year of having the privilege of doing business in the Middle Tennessee, Nashville area. We invite you to come out and see us. We don't do anything other than horticulture and things associated with it. And one of those associations are the soils we endorse. Earth Mix Garden Products is our definitive choice. We have the entire line, no matter if you want just regular bags, if you want to buy it by the scoop in your truck, it's much better value that way. You can even get it in super sacks if you want to. And now, don't kid yourself, those things are heavy.
Yeah, they are.
So we use a big crane truck to deliver those on. So no matter which product you choose, you're going to get the same quality product, exactly the same, and no matter which size, no matter if you buy one bag now and a bag in 2 or 3 months, it's going to be exactly the same. That's one of the hallmarks of Earth Mix Garden Products is the consistency. So that helps us to be able to provide the best horticultural services and the most consistent results in your landscape. And that's right here at Bates Nursery and Garden Center. And we have an entire staff of horticultural professionals. But these are not people that do other things. I mean, this time of year, Austin's been able to build a few benches, and we work on our side project. We all have ancillary skills, so we do work on those. But all of that is in the aim of providing the best horticultural services for you. We know that time is soon to arrive, so come out and see us. We're still in winter hours right now. That is from 9 until 4 o'clock, Monday through Friday, 9 until 2 today on Saturday, and we're closed on Sundays until spring season. That's coming up beginning March the 8th. So come out and see us. Take photographs of the area you're working on or make a little sketch. We'll be glad to take a look at that and help you to get the right plants in the right place the first time, because that's the way we do it here at Bates Nursery and Garden Center, beautifying Nashville since 1932. My grandmother on the website, you won't see my picture, you see hers, because she's the reason we still do what we do today, and I'm really appreciative of her efforts way back in the day.
Yep.
There you go, Bates Nursery and Garden Center. Thanks for giving us a moment to talk about that and to help you in your gardening efforts.
What's in room with Caroline?
Tyler's on fire.
Man.
And Josh, I like that you tuned in or, joined in. That's what I was thinking.
Well, I was
saying
actually,
my name. I loved it.
We have the. I was diligently trying to find the EVOO link, and
you were treating yourself with a good old Google, like Austin said.
Yeah.
Treating yourself. But let's go ahead and look at what we have in room this morning.
Yes,
so
treat
in the
us.
corners, if you're wondering what this beautiful, tall evergreen, this juniper is, I mean, we've got one in this room already, but we brought two more in. Hollywood juniper. So this has kind of like a twisty, spirally growth habit as it grows. It's going to have these long branches that look like these arms that are growing out and just getting all wild.
Cool.
Kind of like what's behind you.
Kind of like what's behind me. Exactly.
Yeah.
And then next to that, evergreen clematis. Did you know that existed? Because it does. And we have quite a few here right now. So these are going to hold their leaves. They'll lose some over the winter. So I know we talk a lot about crossvine versus clematis, but this is kind of like the happy medium between the two. It's a clematis, but it holds its leaf like crossvine. Not as good though. Still not as fantastic. And then underneath the TV, we've got Montana moss juniper. So this is going to be a lower growing juniper. It's got some really great winter color right now. And shout out to Pam, who's in Montana right now.
Pam.
Yeah.
Yep.
She sent some great pictures from there that we will get to in a moment. But these just caught my eye when I was out there looking for plants. And Tyler had featured a little story on the Bates Instagram of winter color on a lot of our evergreens, which happens, and it's nothing to worry about. And then we'll go ahead and go to what's in front. So on the floor in front of the table, on the corners in front of both Josh and Austin, we've got Highlights Arborvitae. There it is.
Fun.
She's tucked in. So this guy has a nice yellow color. Yes, beautiful color like David was just saying. And these are going to get taller. So very similar looking as far as like growth habit goes to our typical arborvitae that we see, but it's going to have this beautiful yellow color. And then if you want an arborvitae that looks like this, but it's a little bit shorter and more round, a little bit cuter, we've got our Golden Globe arborvitae on the floor next to it. I don't know if we can see it, but there it is. So you can see that height difference. So we've got the tall ones on the corner and then little round ones on the floor. And up above that, blue Pacific juniper.
There you go.
Not one that I've grown yet, but seems like it's probably similar to our all gold junipers that we love.
Tried and true.
That mine might have been taken out by my ice shooting off of my roof.
Nah, it's fine.
I don't know.
It's going to be good.
I hope it'll be good. And then right behind that, we've got a euphorbia. There's so many euphorbias in the world. Look at this one. This is going to be Rainbow Ascot. This one's really great. I had it planted in some mixed containers a few years ago. It stayed up through the winter and looked fine. I made the mistake of not really watering it when it got hot or pruning it back, so I did lose it. But this is something that surprisingly will stay up most of the time through the winter as long as it's pretty dry and then has plenty of sun. And then we had to bring some Litten Rose in because, y'all, this time of year at the nursery, it's their time to really show out. So in front, we've got kind of a lower one that's a little bit darker. The bloom has a little bit of yellow. That's going to be Mahogany Snow Hellebore. And they're kind of turned down. So Austin's really upset next to me right now that these are even in the room with him.
Yep.
The nerve of these flowers to be turned down. But if we pan up, we've got some that are a little bit, more upright that I feel like Austin can get behind.
There we go.
These are Liera. Ooh, look at her. So she's very pink. She's got some yellow in her. And it's just, I love these. I love hellebore.
Liera.
Oh. Yeah, do you like that name?
I do.
And maybe you finally found your match for hellebore.
Maybe. They actually hold their heads up at Austin.
That's what I'm saying. It's looking at me.
Yeah.
Liera's giving me eyes. Across the room.
Giving me eyes across that room.
Yeah.
And then let's go ahead and go to our feature plant. So we've got a native in the room today. This is from Monrovia. It's a type of Leucotherae. So this is going to be Leafscape Little Flames Leucotherae. Look at that. Spinning. This is a really great plant. I have one growing at my house. I sent Tyler a photo, so we'll bring it up in a moment. I've got the rainbow Leucotherae. So it is variegated. It's like white and pink and so pretty. But if you're looking for something that can handle shade, that's going to stay green through the winter, and that is native, this is a great option. We've got a lot in at the nursery. Some are more dwarf, some are going to get larger, but really, really great plant. Tyler, can you throw up that photo?
Sure.
Let's
Caroline.
get it
Has
on
a
up.
Very excellent compact growth habit.
Yeah.
So that's mine. It's tiny, but look at how good it looks. This was taken yesterday. I sent it to Bridget. I planted a little 1 gallon about 3 years ago, and it has
Feet
not.
are those?
Those are my feet. Those are my feet. And then a big rock that it's planted next to so I don't lose it and step on it.
Look like 2 potatoes.
So thank you, Tyler. So it shows how slow these actually do grow. But look at how pretty it is. I mean, it peeked through that snow and it held all of its leaves, and the color on it is so good.
For this time of year, for something to have color like that is phenomenal. I mean, seriously, that's beautiful.
Cool.
And we haven't had it for a few years here at the nursery, but I did hear from Bridget that we have it on order. Doesn't guarantee that we're going to get it, but hopefully in the next month or so we will get some in.
Sweet.
But yeah, shout out to Lakothaway. Big fan of that plant.
You know, I was tripping around the Smoky Mountains one time. And
Tripping around.
Yeah. And I spotted some Lakothaway in the woods. I went over to, I was like, hey, I think I know that one. And I went over and looked, and it was in the woods, just in the Smoky Mountains, just living.
Yeah. Just living its best life.
It was rangy.
Thriving.
Very rangy, kind of wide, kind of scrubby, but it was there.
Yeah.
Just living its best life in the Smokies.
Y'all come out and get some. We got a question from Bob. Bob says, do you sell, not spell. We can also spell it.
We can't spell.
Crossvine. We do sell Crossvine. I'm pretty sure we have some in stock right now, but that is something that we
Oh, we
sell.
certainly
And
have
it's-
Crossvine right now.
it is my
Totally
favorite.
evergreen. I mean, it is purely leafed right now, top to bottom.
Yeah. Mine was just encased in ice and then shook it off like a champ.
Yeah.
Gosh, it is really the best.
And that's one of the positive attributes it has. It's extremely winter hardy. It's
Yeah.
not going to, the Armandi, I guess that's what that was, of the clematis behind. It is evergreen as well, just not quite as hardy. So if you have a really severe winter, and when I say severe in the context of horticulture, it's about temperature extremes. We've not had that this year. We've had long periods of really icy and snowy conditions, but we've not had the extreme temperatures. So don't think there'll be much damage on those this year.
Yep.
Yep.
And
There you
never
go.
on Crossvine.
Ready?
That's my
Hey.
Crossvine with ice on
Oh,
it.
wow.
Tyler.
Look at you.
What a good picture, Tyler.
Yeah.
You're a photographer.
Icy Crossvine.
Believe it or not. Yep.
Well, let's go ahead and get to some more photos
Sure.
if you'd like, because we did get some icy photos from, let me get to my email. We're there. Okay, so from Amy. Amy says, I regret not taking pictures of these when they were coated in ice, but the Akuba and bear paw hellebore are unfazed by the ice storm.
They
Very good.
laughed
Look at how
at
they
it,
came
yes.
out. They were like, yeah, you tried to
Ice
take me out.
Really?
Those hellebores look healthy.
They do.
Yeah.
I love that. And then
Well,
Pam.
and a Cuba is a plant that's only listed as zone 7 hardy, but it really does well even much colder than that. Sometimes it gets killed to the ground, but I've never seen it not come back.
Yeah.
Yeah. It is a good one, and it looks very tropical. And then Pam, who is in Montana,
Pam.
sent some photos. Pam says, in Montana, where the snow flocked evergreens at the top of Whitefish, Montana ski resort never disappoint. And Lake McDonald at Glacier National Park, renowned for its crystal clear, calm waters, created a perfect mirror-like effect today, reflecting the surrounding snow-covered Rocky Mountains.
Sweet.
Oh, Pam.
That is stunning.
I hope you took that picture from the top of a horse.
Well, no, she got her skis on.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's on the lift going up.
Maybe she's sitting on a horse in those skis. Though.
Yeah, that's
yeah,
what
that's
she's
probably
about.
what it is. That's definitely it.
Pam, saddle up.
Saddle up, Pam.
Oh, I didn't see the other photo in the email. So there, 1, 2, 3.
Hey.
Oh, wow.
I can't even tell what's the sky and what's the water.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
What in the world?
Montana is, I was in Montana for a while years ago. And yeah, it is like, it's stunning. It's like nothing else.
You could flip that 180 degrees and it would not look different.
And you wouldn't know.
Pam, why didn't you take me?
Take Austin next time.
Take me, Pam.
Take him to
I mean,
Eastern
I'm kind of meant
Montana.
for Montana.
Eastern Montana is a little different looking than that. It's
Take him there. Yeah.
I need to be riding fences.
Hey, guys, it was Casa Pietrea. Pietrai.
I'll try and get that link up there.
Yeah,
Josh.
buddy. But they are on Facebook, and trust me, it's worth the oil is worth whatever you got to pay for it.
Yeah. Let's get that link up.
But you do got one quick tip. The website is in Italian.
No.
Okay.
Well, Josh.
So
They
you
have
have
a
to
translator.
you have to. Well, you can figure it out. 500 milliliters, 200,000, and then. But when you come to time to get the money, you got to get the little calculator out and go from the euros to the bucks. But it's worth it.
Yeah.
It's worth it.
Oh,
Totally.
I might even bring some next week.
There you go.
Oh, taste
Taste
test on the
test.
show.
There's actually
We
a
can do a
little
blind taste test.
Union Jack icon you can click on, Josh, and it translates the website to English.
Okay. Well, I figured
fancy.
it out. I knew what I was looking for. So,
Well, we do have quite a few live questions to get to. So Kim says, do you sell anything or
Kim.
have suggestions on how to save a limb of my dogwood? Still attach some and have tied it up.
It's probably not going to. When you suffer a break like that, even if you do tie it up, a lot of times it's probably not going to relieve from that. We can kind of wait it out. There's not much else you can do. I mean, I once duct taped my mom's peach tree together one time, and it
Did it
kind of
work?
worked.
Kind of.
for a while.
For a while, and then it did.
Sure,
It
it looked
succumbed.
great.
Yeah, I mean, it was oozing bad stuff. So I mean, you can try that, but
some kind of a support or prop underneath it to give it a real chance.
hmm yeah, but like I said, when you usually see a break like that, it's probably something you might just want to prune. I'm sorry, Kim. You know what? Send us some pictures. I want to look at it. I'll give you a call.
Send us some photos. Might not be as bad as maybe we're thinking.
Maybe not.
And then Sam said, should my evergreens, juniper, cypress, arborvitae, still be weeping from the storm at this point? They're still looking pretty Dr. Seuss.
Gosh, that's a little late. I mean, that they're not stood up yet. I mean, yeah, that is kind of odd. What I've noticed too, Sam, is that for sure the evergreens have stayed droopier more so than like deciduous plants. I had some deciduous plants that totally, went down, and they've perked all back up, like a treeform hydrangea I talked about on the podcast. So wait it out, I guess, a little bit longer. I don't see anything else you can do, really. I mean, the ice is gone. The sunshine's coming back out. Hopefully they'll stand back up for you.
I did have to help one of
Unfortunately-
mine stand up.
Mm-hmm.
Did you not have one that broke off completely, Caroline? Is that not right?
That was my treeform
Whoa, treeform hydrangea.
treeform
too.
hydrangea that just the ice took out. But none of my evergreens actually broke. I had a blue Atlas cedar, my Angel Falls white pine, and a few others, but they've all come back up.
I've got one in a little pot, and the little tips are kind of weepy still looking. I think I might have a little bit more of a break on 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 of them. So
Yeah.
no big deal.
Yeah. Well, let's wait for this spring, and we'll
Yeah.
see the flush.
Yeah.
Even if they are kind of weeping now, like the flush of new growth should pop up tall. So we'll see. I mean, they may be Dr. Susie for a while.
Which sounds kind of cool.
I'm all about it. That's right, David. That's our grand horticultural term.
Dr. Susie.
Dr. Susie.
Dr. Susie. We're going to start using that a lot. And then June asked, during the ice storm, not only did we lose our peach tree, but a 40-foot oak fell and broke off the top 3 feet of my red maple. Will it come back, or should I just remove it when we have the tree crew come in?
No, don't remove that maple. It's going to explode with growth. I mean, y'all, we talk about this a fair amount, but like a lot of nurserymen, not a lot of them, almost all of them, will top out trees whenever they're young. This creates branching lower. Okay, so what you're going to see is it knocked off the head of your plant. Well, it's going to send out growth lower than that split, and you'll probably see a more dense kind of canopy after that. So I would say no, don't get rid of that red maple yet. I mean, that thing's just been pruned by our mother, and she knows how to prune.
She does know how to prune. That's true. She's been taking care of this earth.
I need to
since the
do a
day it
little
came.
shaping up on it to get it back to some form of symmetry.
Yeah.
So that when it does make those breaks, and it will be soon,
Mm-hmm.
you gain all that growth. So, just go ahead and cut it back. It'll be fine.
Will be okay. And Risha said Ed tied up all our boxwoods, about 12, and the ice didn't cause any damage. Thanks, David, for the tip.
Uh-huh.
Go.
That
job,
was a great
Rish.
tip.
You are being proactive with the boxwoods.
Getting out there. You got smashed
They're
by the
both
ice.
retired. They got nothing else.
They can get out there and tie it up.
Yeah, man.
All right, let's get to a couple more questions. My pitcher plant took a hit in the ice storm and cold. Should I cut it back? Will it recover? So my pitcher plant did the same thing. I lost power for 3 days, and it was hanging in a room that didn't get a ton of heat. And they really, really do not like temperature fluctuation, especially when it's getting colder. So what happened with mine is all my pitchers turned black, which is fine. I mean, this is kind of a natural thing with pitcher plants. They do shed their pitchers. So if it's just the pitchers that you have lost that have turned black, just cut them off right where that stem meets the leaf. You can remove those. If the leaves did take some damage, it's really not that much to worry about. It just doesn't look great. You can cut pitcher plants all the way back to the soil line, and then they will come back out. Instead of just one stem with those pitchers, it'll usually have like 3. So it'll be an even healthier, bigger plant and bushier. So don't worry, it should come back. Just depending on how much damage it did take, you'll just have to cut it back a little bit.
And they are native to North Carolina, so they're not adverse to cold conditions.
Yeah. They just like to go a little bit dormant this time of year too, so it's okay. And then the top half of my cedar is brown and dry. Is it gone?
Well, I don't know. I need to look at it, but what kind of cedar? I don't know. We're talking cedars. I mean, and if you're talking juniper, if you're talking juniper, like they go a little bit, I'm not going to say ugly, but kind of this time of year a little bit. I've got a couple Taylor junipers at the house that people commonly call cedars. And the top of them are a little bit browny-ish. I mean, not like totally green. So send us some photos that I really would like to see that before I say if it's a goner or not.
Gardeninginsideout@gmail.com is the place to email those photos to.
There it is.
And then
done.
Oh, really quickly, I want to say, Deanna, I answered your email about the Lady Banks roses, us having them in stock. I emailed you back. So
check that email, Dina.
Check that email.
And make sure to check in via email or social media throughout the week. And we'll do everything we can to keep you informed, because that's what we do here at Gardening Inside Out. And we hope that at some point I'll be on camera. But
sorry. I had the... Never mind.
That's okay. Just a voice talking from the ether.
I was looking at you, but nobody would see you because I didn't press the button.
So, Josh,
David,
thank you for being a part of this. For me personally, for the last 28 years.
Congrats, both of you.
And for the last 3 years here under the Gardening Inside Out moniker, we're really appreciative of having everyone along for the ride. And we're here every Saturday, so make sure and check us out.
Hey, folks, thanks for tuning in this week. We're going to come back. We're going to be in studio again next Saturday morning, unless we get a...
I think we're good to go.
I think we are. Hey, like, share, subscribe, tell the friends, wake the neighbors, shake the dog.
Yeah.
Get everybody out there. Hey, thanks for everybody here at Gardening Inside Out. We'll see you next week.